Hey everyone, I'm Megan,
And I'm Katie.
and we're
Two Broke AT Girls.
Let us explain what that means. We say broke because we're two college students at Illinois State University.
We say AT as in assistive technology because we are both special ed majors.
And right now we are currently taking an assistive technology class, and we're learning more about the awesome technology in special education. However, we've noticed that a lot of the things can be a little bit pricey, so we decided to look more into do-it-your-own assistive technology.
So for our first video, we decided to focus on pencil grips.
Woo! Woo!
And for our pencil grips, we are going to be doing it ourselves and showing you how to make them for your own students. These pencil grips can be used for students who can't grasp a regular pencil and need maybe just a bigger surface or a little extra help. The first one we're going to do is using a tennis ball. So for this, you're going to need a tennis ball, and you can get these at the dollar store for a pack of 3. Scissors to cut the tennis ball, and a pencil.
Cool. So the first thing you're going to do, I'm going to have Katie do this one, is you're going to take the scissors and you're going to poke a hole through the tennis ball. And you're actually going to try to make it more like an X cut, so you're going to cut one way and cut the other way. Be careful using the scissors. A razor blade might even be better, but we didn't have one.
So you want to cut all the way through the tennis ball.
Yes. So you can either cut all the way through or just flip the tennis ball around and make the X cut on the other side. And literally,
So there's the other side.
this took us probably less than 30 seconds. And you take the pencil, stick it in the first hole, and that's, oh, I think we broke the tip.
Don't use a sharpened pencil.
Voila, look at that. And so the student, if they have trouble with grasping thinner things, they can write like this. Might be easier for her to write like that. Yeah, so it's as simple as that. One tennis ball and a pair of scissors, and you got some do-it-your-own AT.
The second pencil device that we are making uses Model Magic clay that you can find at Walmart for $5, which is really cheap. And this one's really easy to make because all you need is the clay and the pencil. And you can fold the clay and make it as thick as you want or as thin as you want to help the student, of course, and it depends on the student's needs and how wide the grip should be.
And the cool thing about this is that this is different from any type of Play-Doh or anything like that, is because it dries. And so what you can do is you can mold it to however you want it and then let it sit overnight, and it'll actually become firm enough for the student to use. Alright, so the next one we're going to do is very simple. All you need is one rubber band. And that's obviously very cheap. So you want to take the pencil and the rubber band.
You want to put the rubber band around the student's wrist, and you take the rubber band from the back, take the pencil, stick it through the rubber band, and I would wrap it around one more time just to keep it secure, and put it in between the student's thumb and their pointer finger, and that way it's easier to grasp and to hold onto the pencil.
Yeah, and it just teaches correct form to hold a pencil, and it keeps the pencil a little bit more steady with the rubber band around it. So there's another one that's really easy to do. So the next one we're going to do is in an old prescription bottle. This is free if you have any old prescription bottle, or just any bottle that contains medicine in it you can use. So what we're going to do is it's going to be exactly like we did with the tennis ball. You're going to cut a hole on the top of it. This might be a little bit harder because it's plastic, so be careful with the scissors. Alright, we got the first hole in. We got to be a little bit careful. probably work again a little bit better if you had a razor blade, but
we don't have one.
we don't have one.
We're
so
broke.
We're making do with what we have. We have scissors, so yeah.
So you want to put an X in the top like you did with the tennis ball again.
Okay, so after you make the hole in the top, you can either choose to make a hole in the bottom or just cut the bottom off completely. So you're going to cut the bottom.
Then I want you to cut it all the way around so that the whole bottom of the bottle is
completely off. And what we're going to do is actually, just to prevent this could be sharp to the student, you can actually cover it with some masking tape. So either you can just cover the whole thing with masking tape, or you can just cover the edge. Either way, it's probably going to be a little bit prettier than this, but yeah, I just want to make sure that it doesn't hurt the student or anything. Okay, so once you have that, you're going to take the pencil and
cap's not on.
you're going to take the pencil and you're going to stick it through, and
again, another writing tool that you can use, another grip, to make it easier for the student to write. So you can either grasp it this way, have them grasp it this way, just a wider range for the grip that they can grasp.
Awesome. Alright, last but not least, we have a simple one just using duct tape, and we found the dollar store, so hit up the dollar store if you want to find some cheap supplies. So you're just going to take the masking tape and wrap it around the pencil where the student usually grips it, and you can keep wrapping it until the thickness that you want. So maybe the student just needs a little thicker of a grip to make it easier for the student to grasp, or it might need a really thick one, so you can wrap it to whatever width that you want to. And then once you're done wrapping, you cut it, and you have a simple writing grip that'll make it easier for the student to grasp. So in summary, we just did 5 writing grips, and they were all under, I'd say the most expensive one was this one, which was $5, but everything else was either things that you can find around the house or at the dollar store. So it's really cheap, and they're all
easy to make.
Yeah,
it took us probably less than 5 minutes to do every single one of these.
And they might not be the prettiest, but they are cheap and effective. So if you have a student that is struggling with grasping writing utensils, or even you can use all this stuff with any type of handle. So a cooking utensil, you can use the same stuff. So yeah, we're 2 broke AT girls.
If you have any requests for next time on what we should do, if you have anything that you want us to try for our next video, let us know.
And follow us on Twitter. We're going to post our Twitters below.
Bye.
Bye.